Times best-selling series, We Were Liars, has recently expanded with a third installment. Joining us to chat about her thrilling new page-turner, We Fell Apart, please welcome award-winning author, E. Lockhart. Hi, E. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Good. First off, thank you so much for being here today, and huge congratulations on this amazing book.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like I said, this is the third book in the We Were Liars kind of universe.
Yes, not series, but universe.
Universe, I love that. Okay, so tell us about this book.
Well, a young woman named Matilda gets an email from the father that she's never met.
Oh.
And he turns out to be a famous reclusive painter named Kingsley Cello. She flies across the country to meet him, and he has this like decaying Gothic mansion by the sea on the island of Martha's Vineyard, and he's not there. Instead, there are 3 super cute teenage boys.
Okay.
I know my audience.
Yeah.
One of whom was her half-brother, one of whom is a brooding, dark hero who wants to get rid of her, and one of whom is a recovering child star addict who's kind of been on a pilgrimage to this artist. And the 3 of these boys have this summer world kind of that they invite Matilda into, and it's very transporting and very romantic. And all of them are lying to her.
Okay. Sounds like teenage romance.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Now, okay, so I've heard you say that Shakespeare's King Lear and Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights inspired the first book in this universe. But fast forward, we're over 10 years later. You've written the second installment. Why is it now time for We Fell Apart? What was it that inspired this?
Well, partly I have a TV show.
Oh, yeah, exactly. We're going to get to that for sure, yeah.
So I started writing We Fell Apart, and, I have a doctorate in 19th century British novel, and so that's where the Wuthering Heights of it all comes in, and We Fell Apart has a lot of other literary references. It's the Odyssey, it's Hamlet, it's Jane Eyre, it's like, I could go on and on. It's also, Luigi's Haunted Mansion as well. So I started writing what I thought was a standalone, but while I was writing it, I was working on the TV show of We Were Liars.
Oh.
And so the world of We Were Liars kind of kept bleeding into this book until I realized that it was actually a full-on story in the universe that was going to offer my readers of We Were Liars, kind of new secrets about the family in that story.
Does it happen often when you're writing, when there's kind of this things sneaking in from other kind of ideas you've had? Like, is it hard to keep them apart, or when you feel it constantly trying to sneak in, is it just natural that they kind of become one?
Usually it's like a gift.
Yeah.
You just think, oh, I'm not making exactly what I thought I was making, but now I'm making this thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like cooking. You're like, didn't go as I planned, but it's something different.
Right. Now it's going to be a trifle.
Okay, I like it. Honestly, any dessert, spoiler alert, if it goes wrong, it's a trifle. Yeah, that is a good point. Now, these books are slated actually as young adults, but they technically, but they've attracted such a vast array of fans, kind of transcending age. What do you think it is about these stories that kind of goes beyond that genre?
I think they're very honest stories. I mean, I think they're very emotional. I think people are craving, we get a lot of really good entertainment from our phones. I love a cat video, a cooking video, right?
Are we the same person?
As much as anybody. But mostly our phones, give us a dopamine hit, right? And if what we want is a catharsis or a really emotional, deep experience, then we need a different medium, right? Then we need a film, a TV show, a novel, something that's gonna get us in deep. And I think that these books are very emotional.
Yeah, you can actually dig into them a little bit more than you can with those 30-second cat videos. Yeah.
Well, sometimes I do get emotional.
I know, me too, not gonna lie. Now, as you mentioned, these books are such a hit that they were even made into a TV series by the same name. Now, there's a little bit of Canadian connection to the series.
Yes. We filmed in Halifax and down south below Halifax, Lunenburg and Indian Point.
Beautiful. We love that. That's standing in for that beautiful fictional town near Martha's Vineyard, correct?
Correct.
Yes, fantastic. Okay, so on this show, you kind of alluded to this before, you acted as executive producer and you also wrote the final episode of season 1.
I did.
What was it like seeing your characters come to life in that way, and were there any kind of surprises for you?
It was just very emotional
Yeah.
and surreal, you know, to be standing in a landscape that used to exist only in my imagination. It was like all the, you know, gods and monsters of your mind are suddenly here.
Yeah.
And I learned a huge amount. You know, I worked on the show, but I also watched and learned a lot, right? The show really belongs to the showrunners, Julie Plec and Karina Adley McKenzie, and I was helping them make kind of their version of it.
Yeah.
And that transposition into a new medium was just fascinating for me.
I feel like going from writing a novel, which is, I would say, more insular than obviously making a television show, it'd be interesting seeing and working with a large group of people to make a dream realized.
There were hundreds of people.
Yes,
like,
isn't it wild?
I'm literally home on my, you know, on my couch, like imagining stuff by myself.
Yeah.
And then I show up in Halifax and there's hundreds of people like wearing little
So many
hats and
pockets. So many pockets.
Whatever they had. I don't
They're
know.
little headsets.
The headsets.
Yes.
Yes.
You've got so many people in this room wearing headsets right now. Listen, E, huge congratulations on the show, on this new book. Thank you so much for stopping by to chat today. And studio audience, thanks to E. Lockhart. You're all going home with this beautiful hard copy. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.